CJ, how are you doing? Bob, what's going on, sir? Reg, how are you doing? Good to see you in here. Welcome in, everybody. Good afternoon. Glad y'all can be here. Did y'all have a good time last night? Coming on here and just having a conversation, commenting on the game. Was it good? Was it a good time? Yeah, CJ. So just kind of catching up on your guys' comments. Sounds like Pick is. I thought I saw a crazy stat where Pickering is like 1 for her last 25 at the plate. Something crazy. Yeah, I sounds like Pick needs to take a day off. JJ, welcome in. Teresa, how are y'all? Hope everybody's having a good Sunday afternoon. I mean, yesterday started off good, all right? We saw the girls win national championship in gymnastics. Guys got runner up, unfortunately, but I think what frustrated me yesterday, besides OU losing, was Kentucky. 1-18 Kentucky was 1 out away from beating number 2 Alabama, and they can't get the job done. Oh, that was so frustrating. But we saw Florida take a loss yesterday to Auburn, so that was good. But technically now Oklahoma's in second place because it's going to go by overall record, and so Bama is technically in first now in the SEC. So we definitely got to take care of our business today. So hopefully after last night, hopefully Patty laid into their asses a little bit. You know what I mean? Got to get them back on the right track. They have a cupcake game on what day is that? Tuesday against Arkansas Pine Bluff before Georgia comes into town. So that'll be our last cupcake game of the season. So, but yeah, Petty Gasso and especially JT Gasso, they got to get the offense right, got to get the hitting going because it's hard to watch. It seems like I don't know what's going on, but I think we're too reliant on the home run instead of just making good contact and just getting on base and putting pressure on the defense. We swing for the fences too much, I think, and that's really and that's really starting to catch up to us. I feel like so. There we go. Just trying to find the game real quick, y'all. What is? Oh, nice. So the gymnastics team is there in the house. Yeah, CJ. Hopefully that does motivate them. I saw whenever the ladies would get on base, they would mimic whatever it is that the gymnastics do. Yeah, so if that don't pump up the ladies in softball, I don't, man. Got to keep an eye on that Texas Georgia game. Georgia was up last time I saw it, but that was the case yesterday too. And then the Shorthorns ended up coming back and winning. But hopefully Georgia can get it done today against Texas, and hopefully our girls can get it done against Arkansas. So we don't have any more room for error. Now we're tied, for first in the SEC. If we drop another one, then we're going to get kind of in a log jam with A&M. So you got Florida right there. Texas is right there. So kind of a log jam. So we got to win today. Got to win this series and keep the pace with Bama. I would assume that Bama's probably going to beat Kentucky today. And then man, next weekend, we got to be big fans of Tennessee. Bama has to travel to Knoxville. So got to be big Tennessee fans that hopefully they can win the series, at least still a game. And then we got to take care of our business. So yeah, Bob, it hadn't been it's been a rough year for UK sports. Absolutely. Absolutely. Ron, how are you doing? Welcome in. John, how are you? Yeah, Arkansas is a real solid team. They're no joke. So, but I mean, it's a beautiful day. It's a beautiful day. So no reason. Sounds like the crowd is full of energy and ready to go. So hopefully these girls can get it done today. That's crazy that Oklahoma in their last 4 games, y'all, is 1-3. When's the last time that something like that has happened? 1-3 in their last 4. Just incredible. Just incredible with what they're doing in a bad way. CJ, yes, right? Yeah, we say that every week, every game. Can we please get a quick start? But as of late, it's just not happening. But all we can hope for is that maybe today will be the turnaround, right? So we're about 5 minutes away or so from first pitch. So how are y'all feeling? You think we're gonna are we gonna get the job done today? Are you guys feeling pretty good? Feeling confident? Or do y'all feel like we may be still in a slump and we may come out lethargic and just kind of go through the motions? What do y'all think? Agreed. Yeah, it's getting old having to come from behind. Our we have too good of an offense not to put pressure on these teams like this. But I mean, whenever Pick is struggling, Sid Barker is really up and down, Ella Parker is really up and down. Rez, right? Yeah, just swinging at the first pitch is not being patient, not being disciplined. I did see that Kendall hit 33 last night, so that's good. Ron, agreed. Now, I know I've heard Patty say it 1,000 times that they don't talk about the rankings or the seedings or, all that stuff. But we know with social media, I mean, we're all surrounded by it. We know that they see that, right? So, yeah, hopefully it doesn't get to their heads too much because, I mean, you've gone 1-3 in your last 4. Like, you should have been humbled. It should have been a big wake-up call for them. I mean, you're in the final stretch of the SEC. You're right where you want to be. You're tied for first in the SEC. Yeah, right now we're ranked number 1. If we win today, could we stay at 1? Maybe. If I don't know, maybe. But at this point, I don't really care what the ranking is. I just care, how do we look in the SEC and the standings, and how are we going to finish out the last 6 games the SEC play? Ron thinks it's a toss-up. Hey, Sleggy, how are you doing? Good afternoon. Yeah, Red, she is, and she ain't the only one. You got Bella swinging up for home runs. Yeah, it's right. Yeah, Doug, exactly. I would take wins and a title over the offensive records, the home run records. Absolutely. But welcome in, everybody. Hopefully today is going to be a good Sunday for Sooner sports. I know in baseball they've beat up on Missouri a couple of times, so that's good. So the baseball is taking care of their business. Agreed, Saggy. I don't know why Patty. Nobody on this roster is too good to not be benched. You know what I mean? Doesn't matter. Like, pick to me, yeah. If it's me, I'm going to sit Cassidy Pickering for a whole game. Let her just kind of reset, just kind of watch. I mean, just whatever it is that's going on with Cassidy, something's going wrong. I don't know what it is, but yeah, she needs to have a day off. Right? Alyssa Parker pitching. I don't know. Yeah. So I didn't see the game. I just saw why did Molly only pitch 2.1 innings yesterday? She only gave up on the run. Did she get hurt or something? No. So Is Molly pitching today, or is it Alyssa? I haven't heard what they said yet. So she was bad. So Molly was bad yesterday. Okay. Yeah, I just saw where she pitched 2.1 innings and she had one run. I'm like, man, what did she do something wrong? Did she get hurt? But gotcha, Bob. Bob's watching her. All right. Stephen, welcome in. Welcome in, everybody. Thank you so much for being here today. Make sure you guys hit the like button. It's free. Doesn't cost anybody anything. If you're new here, subscribe. This is a great place to be if you're a fan of sports, an OU fan in general, softball fan. Great place to be. This is a great family that we built here at Blessed Vet. So, and it's been a while, y'all. I don't really talk about it as much, but up here on the map, we're stuck at 43. So we got to figure out how to get the last 7 states in. So something that we got to work on. Okay, so Molly was getting hit around. Okay. Yeah, I was just wondering what was going on, what happened with her yesterday. Because Molly's been pretty good as of late. So wow, she gave up a lot of walks and had golly, that's a lot of pitches for 2 innings. Well, I like that though. Yeah, pull it. Yeah. If it's not her day, pull her quick. I like that. So pregame is showing Alyssa Parker. Okay, well, we'll see. Yeah, Slaggy. OU gymnastics, man, women's got their 8th natty last night, back to back. The men just came up short. That was disappointing, but great year for them. CJ, what's that? What was the big problem yesterday? Yeah, Ron, if that's the case, yeah, that would piss me off. Really? They went with the gray unis yesterday. Are you kidding me? Yeah, that's a problem. At I don't know why Patty hadn't just shut the door on that. Shut the door on the gray uniforms. If you want to wear that crap in the non-con against all the cupcakes, whatever. But don't wear that crap in SEC play. Bob, I appreciate that. Yeah, so me and my wife so my kids are in ROTC here where we are in the St. Louis area. And so we have a school that it's our rival, but we help each other out with the ROTC programs. So we had a trivia earlier in the year and they came to ours and helped us out. And so we went to theirs and helped out their ROTC program. So that's what I was doing last night. So it was a good time. So I was on my phone in between the trivia rounds, checking on the score and trying to keep up with it. But got the head up and said I'm skipping that circus. Yeah, hopefully, CJ, we don't see any kind of circus today. Can't afford that. Can't afford a circus today. Yeah, Bill, exactly. They got to be mentally ready, physically ready. I don't know what's going on with them. We've seen it. Patty's frustrated. She's obviously showing that. She's not hiding the frustration. So maybe today the girls will finally snap out of it. Come on, ESPN. So I agree. Yeah. Get all these issues and stuff. Get all this crap out of the way now. Yeah, definitely before postseason. Absolutely. That's it. Yep, just need a top 8 seed, which we are more incapable. We can get the win here. We beat Arkansas, the number 6 team in the country. If we can get 2 or 3 from them, We have Georgia and we have A&M left. We can take care of business there. We're going to keep skyrocketing with the RPI. So, yeah, OU's in real good shape to get a top 8 seed. No, I did. I did miss the Bedlam game. I did. Yeah, I saw that. JJ Georgia Tech is giving it to number 10 Virginia Tech. That was surprising. All right, so AP here with a 2-1 count. Two-one count here. Come on, AP. Man, that girl's fast. That's crazy. Man, who would win a race between her and Kai Minor? Holy crap, that girl's fast for Arkansas. Just an infield ground ball, but man, she's so fast that Alana didn't even have a play. That's crazy. Yeah, Bill. But that game has to finish, though, because yesterday Georgia had a 5-1 lead, too, and they couldn't hold on to it. But hopefully today is different for Georgia. So, man, Everett, I don't know. I think we were kind of peaking there for a while, but now we're playing, better competition in the SEC week to week now, and yeah, we're having our struggles. But if you want to have but if we're going to have these struggles and these growing pains and all that, then let's do it now before we get all this stuff out of the way before we get to postseason. So hopefully by the time we start postseason, no matter where we are, what seed, whatever it is, that we are moving in the right direction mentally, physically, and we'll be ready to go. Lisa Parker here with a 2-1 count. Got a runner at first. No outs, top of the first. Come on, Alyssa. Could really use a double play right here, y'all. Oh, my God. That off speed is ridiculous. Oh, man. 2-2 count here. Come on, AP. Oh, ball goes in the ground. Kendall. Oh, those are out. There we go. That a girl, Kendall Wells. A ball that goes in the dirt a little bit. Kendall Wells throws a strike out there to second, and they get the runner trying to steal the bag there. Reagan Johnson. Great throw by Kendall. So a pop-up here. What is Kai do? Are you serious? That ball should have been caught by Kai. What are we doing? I know they said the wind is a little bit of a factor, but man, we got to make these plays, y'all. Not making these kind of plays is what's going to cost us. Man, that's disappointing. I don't know how she didn't catch that. I don't know if she just had a late break to it or the wind. I don't know. Oh, good pitch. Maybe we can turn a double play right here and get in the dugout. It would be nice if we could get a lead if OU can get on the scoreboard first. We've yet to do that against Arkansas. She broke back. Okay, gotcha. Agreed. Yeah, our defense has to make those plays. We're better than that. Good pitch. So 1-2 count here for AP. Come on, Alyssa. Keep it on the ground. Keep it in the infield. There we go. A grounder to Alana. They get the leader runner at second. Can't turn two, but we'll take it. So 2 outs now here for Alyssa Parker. Top of the first. No score. Arkansas here with few base runners now, but see if AP can't finish the job here. Oh, come on, Kendall. So Kendall, a quick meeting out there to talk to Alyssa Parker. Top of the first, no score. Arkansas has one on. We got 2 outs. The freshman Alyssa Parker here in the circle with a big opportunity here for this young freshman pitcher. This is a high tense game for Oklahoma. Oh, you trying to stay atop the SEC there with Bama as they're tied 14-3 both there in the SEC. And then you got A&M right behind by a game, and then it's a logjam with Texas, Florida. So we want to try to stay at the top there and not get into that big logjam there in the SEC. Let's go, AP. There we go. Oh, you got to call that. There you go, Blue. Finally. That was a great pitch on the outside. Strike 3, out 3. So Arkansas gets a couple hits there in the top of the first, but can't do anything with it. So going to the bottom of the first, no score. Let's see, can Oklahoma score in their first inning, and can we get on the scoreboard first here against Arkansas? Yeah, great start by Alyssa Parker. Yeah, Rich, I hope not. Abby Dayton, you got to keep her in the lineup. Have to. Georgia's 1 out away from beating Texas. Come on, Georgia, you got to finish the job. Man, I was so excited to yesterday. I was watching that UK game against Bama and Kentucky. Oh, man, bottom of the 7th, 2 outs, up by a run, bases loaded, then Bama ends up coming back. So CJ, you're playing Tia. Yeah, we got to kind of question and just wonder what is Petty thinking with Tia, putting her in the outfield some. I don't know. There's multiple things that I question, but we don't ever want to question the GOAT, right? She's the GOAT for a reason, so she knows the ins, the outs, what's going on behind the scenes, so yeah, Bill, Georgia, if we're going to play like we have been, Georgia's going to beat us. But if we play our kind of softball, Georgia's going to get swept. Of course, that series is next weekend. It's going to be in Norman. And then we finish up SEC play, having to go down to College Station the week after. So nice. So Cassidy Pickering is not playing. I love that. Good. She's over there in the dugout in a black jacket. Good for her. She's not in the starting lineup. That is a great move by Patty. Isabella Emmerling in the 4, Gabby in the 5, Alyssa Parker batting in the 6th, Ilana, Lexi McDaniel, and then Abby. I like it. I like that batting order. I like it. There we go. Let's go, Kai. Get us started. Georgia won. Nice. So Texas takes the L. That's awesome. Kai hits one deep. Is it going to be enough? Oh, man. Caught at the warning track out there in left field. Man. That would have been a heck of a start. So this is Arkansas ace that's pitching. She was the game one starter, and she gave us fits. We eventually got the job done, but this is a good pitcher. Heron's really, really solid for Arkansas. CJ, I guess you did finally hear us. Thank God. Sometimes as fans, we might know what we're talking about a little bit, right? So, but yeah, I like what Patty did with the batting order. Giving Pick the day off, Barker the day off, giving them a chance just to not play, just watch from the dugout, just kind of reset, and let's see what happens. Ella Parker takes one low in the zone. So far, Ella Parker's patient. She has good plate discipline here. So, man, she's 0 for 6 in the series, 2 strikeouts and a walk. Ouch. And even with the struggles, Ella Parker is still batting .423. That's ridiculous. Oh, is she still playing third? Okay, I guess I missed that. There you go, Ella Parker. Full count. Ella, we will gladly take a walk. Get us a base runner. Agreed, Saget. Yeah, we need Ella Parker and Cassie to start being the leaders of this team. Absolutely. There we go. Ella Parker with a walk. We'll take it. So, you're now here with 1 on, 1 out. No score here in the bottom of the first. Let me put up the scoreboard. My bad. Here comes the big home run hitter, Kendall Wells. See what she can't do here. What in the... There we go. Right, NFL. I agree with you there. Time to get the home or the freshman record to tie Alo. That'd be huge right here. There you go. Lay out that high crap. So 2-1 here for Kendall Wells. Ella Parker over at first after getting a walk, 1 out. Kendall Wells fouls that one off. So now Kendall down here, 1-2. Kendall Wells goes down swinging for a strikeout for out number 2. Man, dang it. Let's go, Bella. Oh my God. That's going to leave the stadium. Holy crap. Bella Emerling hits a ball. I think it left the stadium out there over left center. Wow. Like, that's going to be pretty close to some of the bombs that Kendall Wells has hit there at Love's Field. That was a no-brainer. Oh, my God, that left the stadium. Wow. Bella Emerling, y'all, man, she's been on fire here as of late. Dang. Wow. Chief, what's going on, man? How are you? Good to see you in here. I know, right? We did. We struck first. Teresa, right? Sorry, Bella, for all the bad things we were talking about you earlier in the year. But yeah, man, Bella's been key here lately. Gave us that grand slam. That was that was a huge part of coming back in game 1 against Arkansas. She had a bomb yesterday, I believe. So yeah, Bella Emerling has been on fire. Chief, welcome. Yeah, I've been doing yard work too. We're still trying to get that backyard done, and so yeah, I feel you on that. So got to do the live here with OU Arkansas. Then I got to go back out and help out my wife out there in the backyard. So, but you haven't missed anything. Alyssa Parker's pitching, Chief. Bella Irving just hit a bomb out of the stadium, and so that's kind of where we are. Come on, Gabby. But Chief, something that is interesting is Cassidy Pickering is not in the batting order. They're giving her the day off. So finally, Patty has listened to us a little bit. Come on, Gabby. Gabby here with the 2-2 count. 2 outs. Oklahoma up 2-0. Let me change the scoreboard real quick, y'all. So for the first time in this series, Oklahoma gets on the scoreboard first. The Sooners have had to play from behind 90% of this whole series, so I would love to know what the conversation was last night with Patty and JT and all the players after the game. I would like to know what the conversations have been like the last couple of weeks. You know what I mean? It's crazy to say that Oklahoma softball is 1-3 in their last 4 games. That's just crazy for me to say that. Yeah, definitely the most improved player. There we go. A walk for Gabby. We'll take it. So give us a base runner. So 2 outs here, 1 on. Oklahoma up 2-0. Bella Irving just hit a bomb out of the whole stadium a couple minutes ago. Yeah, take the walk. Yeah, patience. 2 out rally. I like it. Absolutely. Yeah, we know how dangerous Oklahoma has been once we get 2 outs. So come on, Alyssa. Oops. Let me turn this light on real quick. There we go. Okay. Alyssa Parker here with a 1-1 count. 2 outs, 1 on. See if Alyssa can't help herself out, as Alyssa Parker is a starter today for Oklahoma. So there we go. 2 balls and a strike for Alyssa. Come on, AP. Oh, that was a good pitch. She laid off of it. She wanted to. Oh, man. So AP here with a 2-2 count. So whoa. Whoa. Don't hit our pitcher now. Whoa. That pitch there was high and inside, almost hit Alyssa. Dang. So Alyssa here with a full count. Oh, off speed, and she's able to foul that one off. So AP here in a battle. So I like the battle here that Alyssa Parker has given this ace for Arkansas. Another foul ball. So, yeah, these are some really good at bats. Come on, AP. Oh, with the fastball right by her. So Alyssa Parker, that was a good battle, but Alyssa Parker goes down swinging for out number 3. But Bella Irving, y'all, gets us on the board first. For the first time this weekend, OU has a lead after the first inning. Just hits a bomb over left center, almost center, leaves the park. Just incredible. So hopefully that's going to boost the confidence for Alyssa Parker, the defense, and we can get the job done today. Yeah, great start. Great start. Bob, we do. We strike out too much. But that right there, that was a great at bat. I mean, and that pitcher for Arkansas to Stuart Byer. I mean, that was a great at bat though. So I like the bat so far for Oklahoma. We're being patient. We're not swinging necessarily at the first pitch. Now Bella Everling did, but I mean that was a no-brainer. You got to swing at that one, right? And it made the pitcher pay for it. But I like the discipline, and I like I like how the batters are approaching the plate today. So that's been an issue, with them being impatient, no disciplines, swinging at the first pitches. So I like that improvement so far here in this game. Yeah. This is the pitcher. This is their ace. She was in game 1. She gave us fits. Absolutely, Bill. We're right where we want to be here. Got us a lead. Alyssa Parker looked really good. So hopefully she can continue what she has going here in the circle. Let me change the scoreboard. All right, here we go. Of course, they have the OU Gymnastics National Championships. They got that yesterday. 8-time national champions in women's gymnastics back to back. So if that doesn't pump up the ladies here for softball, I don't know what will. I don't know what will. So gymnastics and softball both now with 8 natties. Oklahoma gymnastics has become like the dynasty, kind of what we have here with softball in that sport. So ooh, Ron, you think so? You think Ella looks like a UCLA girl next year? Man, I sure hope not. Sure hope not. CJ, yeah, KJ is. Man. Definitely got to be the GOATs in their sports for sure. Let's go, AP. Got to get 3 up, 3 down here. Oh my God, that off speed is so nasty. That is ridiculous. Oh my gosh. Ooh, a foul ball. It's going to go out of play. Ooh. The fan saved himself from getting hit in the head. Come on, AP. Let's have a quiet inning. Kind of no man's land. Too deep for Alana, but too shallow for Parker out there in right field. So Arkansas there with a hit to start the second inning. Dang. Just in the right spot. That's tough. Teresa, I do. You know that Cassidy's been approached. Ella Parker for sure has been approached. They have. I'm sure majority of the OU players have been approached by other teams. They have. I know earlier in the year we had talked about how we thought Tia was for sure going to leave. May have a couple others that might head out and transfer. So we'll see. We'll see what happens. Got the top recruiting class coming in, of course. So we'll see See what happens in the off season. But hopefully, it's an off season where we are 9-time champions and looking to go back to back next year. So, Teresa, I'm with you. Double play time. Double play time. Ron, she could definitely, absolutely, she could definitely go somewhere and get more money, but I don't know. That'd be tough to pass up to keep playing for the GOAT, be at Oklahoma with everything that you can get there at Oklahoma. So, it it would be tough for me to leave for sure. I don't think I could do it no matter what the money was. That's just me though. Oh, there's that off speed again. That is nasty. Full count now here for Alyssa Parker. Come on, AP. Oh, this is going to be a blue pit again. Abby Dayton comes running in to get that. So that was going to be almost like another blue pit by Arkansas. But Abby Dayton says, no, ma'am, and gets the job done right there. So one down now here for Arkansas. I'm with Teresa. Double play time. Let's get the job done. Let's get the job done here, y'all. Yeah, Reg, I think she goes to Tennessee. Could be Washington, of course. That's where she's from. But I think she's going to be a volunteer next year. But we'll see. You just never know. Most of the time, the girls that we think might be leaving, they don't. And then somebody that we're not even thinking of, just out of the blue, just transfers out. So you never know when it comes to the transfer portal. Yeah, CJ, spark plug. Abby Dayton's definitely that spark plug. Offense and defense for sure. Come on, Alyssa Parker. 2-1 count here, one down for Arkansas. Oklahoma up 2-0, top of the second inning. Yeah, CJ, that is one thing. She's falling behind a lot. She's falling up behind a lot. So the pitch count is definitely getting up there. Just don't like it. So AP here with the 3-1 count. So Alyssa Parker calls time. The pitch clock was almost to zero. They finally give her time, but the Arkansas coach is going to come down and plead his case to the home plate umpire that should have been a violation. Yeah, that was really close, y'all. Alyssa Parker can't be doing crap like that. So 3-1 count here. CJ, yeah. Ball 4. That was a good pitch. Just couldn't get her to the chase. So Arkansas has something going here again, y'all. First and second, 1 out. Man, these Razorbacks are just tough to keep quiet, man. Golly. Of course, Arkansas has one of the best offenses in the country, right along with Oklahoma. So here comes Jen Rocha, yeah. No, CJ, come on now. Let's keep that circus in Tuscaloosa or Georgia, or Austin, but let's not have it come to Norman. But we know what kind of magic this can have, or this can do to a pitcher. We saw this in game 1. We saw where Rocha came out. It was a pressure situation. Arkansas had, I think, bases loaded, or maybe a couple on, and it was like one pitch, we're out of it. So sometimes whatever Jen Rocha is telling AP here, it's Sooner magic in a pitching circle. So, but Alyssa Parker's not throwing bad. I don't think she's throwing horrible, y'all. Arkansas with a couple of blue pits. Oh, that's a good pitch. Come on, Blue. Golly, that was good. That was good location. So, yeah, Alyssa Parker's going to have to adjust to the strike zone, y'all. She's throwing good pitches, good location. Just Arkansas's not biting. Come on, Blue. Golly, so 3-0 count. Yeah, you can't throw the off speed here again. You got to come with something different. 3-1 count. So 3-1 count here. Arkansas has runners at first and second, 1 out, top of the second. Oklahoma up 2-0. So OU looking to get out of this mess and get back into the dugout. Love the energy from the crowd here, y'all. Strike 2. Feel like this girl is just trying to walk. She's not even going to swing the bat. Come on, AP. Come on, AP. There we go. Swing and a miss. There we go. Big strikeout. Out number 2. Way to go, Alyssa. So it's 2 outs now here for Alyssa Parker and the Sinners. Let's get out of this mess. Got her to chase one up high in the zone. I like that. Ball 1 low in the dirt. Yeah, so I feel like I know CJ's brought it up. Man, every batter Alyssa falls behind on them. It's not good. Already at 42 pitches, y'all. We're only in the second inning. Man. Oh, good pitch. There's that off speed again. Got a 1-2 count here. Oh, no, that was strike 1. So 1-1 count here. Oh, swing and a miss. Strike 2. So look at Alyssa Parker here putting some work in. I like it. Got in a jam. Got a strikeout for out number 2. Got behind in this batter here, but now we have a 1-2 count. So come on, AP. Foul ball. Yeah, the crowd's incredible again. The crowd has been the MVP, y'all, this whole weekend, it seems like. Come on, AP. Oh, it gets past Kendall Wells. It goes off her glove to the backstop. So Arkansas now with runners at second and third. Come on, Alyssa. Oh, she went. So a full count here. A full count here for Alyssa Parker. Arkansas has runners at second and third, 2 outs. Oklahoma up 2-0. Oh, hard hit ball, but it's going to go foul down the right field line. Come on, AP. Come on, AP. Oh, sit down. Sit down. Beautiful pitch. Beautiful pitch by Alyssa Parker right there to get out of a big mess. Arkansas leaves that inning there, leaving runners at second and third. Great pitching there by the young freshman pitcher for Oklahoma. That was impressive, y'all. That was impressive. had a couple on, only one out, and you get 2 strikeouts. Let's go. Right? Everybody take a breath. Hopefully none of us have to get to our blood pressure medicine. Got to keep our stress levels, got to keep everything in balance, right? We don't need to have any of these crazy spikes in emotion today and up and down, and got to go get some medication. We don't need all that today on Sunday. We don't need that. Teresa, exactly. Yeah, we got to pass the bat. Be patient, be disciplined. We'll take a walk. A walk's as good as a hit. So we know that Texas went down. Georgia got a win there. We'll have to keep an eye on the Kentucky-Bama game. I feel like yesterday that was Kentucky's best shot. I feel like today's probably going to be a blowout for Bama and Kentucky, but hopefully I'm wrong. Florida took an L yesterday. Didn't see that coming by Auburn. So, but hopefully we got to be I have to, but we got to be Wildcat fans for sure. Would love for them to pull an upset over Alabama so we can get back to first place by ourselves. So, Brian, exactly. Yeah, if you go back to the last postseason in the SEC tournament, yeah, the OU Arkansas games have been fantastic. Yeah, we're 5-1, but it could be the opposite for sure. So here we go to the bottom of the second. We had a good start to the game. Got a 2-run bomb by Bella. We got on the scoreboard first, so here comes Alana. See if we can get something going here in the bottom of the second. Bishop, exactly. Welcome in. Salute, sir. Glad to see you in here, Bishop. But yeah, exactly. Got to pass the bat. Swing and a miss. Come on, Alana. Frank, how are you doing? Welcome in, sir. Glad to see you in here. So, 2-1 count here for Alana. JJ, yeah, that was incredible. That was incredible comeback by Oklahoma last year in the SEC tournament. Absolutely, Bishop. We're ready for this. Absolutely. What? What? That was confusing. So Alana was called for strike 3. That was confusing. Throw down the first there, but so Alana's goes down for out number 1 in the bottom of the second here. Come on, Lexi. Lexi swinging at garbage. Completely full on that pitch. Let me change the scoreboard. Wild pitch there. So a 1-1 count here for Lexi McDaniel. If you're just tuning in, we've been kind of calling for this lately, but Cassidy Pickering is not in the batting order, kind of getting the day off from that. So I think that's the best thing for her. Best thing for Pick. Just get the day off and just try to reset. So good pitch on the inside. So 1-2 count here for Lexi. Lexi here with another foul ball. So still a 1-2 count. Lexi here with a good at bat. Ball in the dirt, not even close for ball 2. So great at bat here for Lexi McDaniel. She's another one of these talented freshmen for this center squad here. So another ball low in the dirt. Let's go, Lexi. Man, those weren't even close, y'all. Those were 3 balls in a row, and they weren't even close. They were all in the dirt. So as an OU fan, I like that this Robin Herring for Arkansas is struggling to find the zone. She's not even close. Brian, maybe, but I will gladly take the walk. But man, she's kind of lost sense of the strike zone. So I like it as a Sooner fan for sure. That there low. Come on, Abby Dayton. Spark plug here. Ball too low in the zone, not even close. So like to see that the ace here for Arkansas is struggling big time. But we got to take advantage of this, though, y'all. We got to walk a second ago. Don't swing at any garbage. Do not help her out. I definitely wouldn't mind back-to-back walks here. If she cannot find the strike zone like this, you got to, make her throw you a couple of strikes. You know what I mean? Let's not help her out. Ball 3, not really. That's low in the zone. Dang. Yeah, Abby will take her all the way no matter what, but could this be a big, big inning here for Oklahoma? It's setting up that way. Take strike 1. Let's go, Abby. Abby is a spark plug of this offense, so. Oh, Abby Dayton, not known for power, hits a bomb. 226-foot bomb over right field. So the spark plug does it again. Oklahoma up 4-0, y'all. Again, I would love to know what was the meetings and the talks like pregame here last night after that L that they took. Man, what an amazing start for Oklahoma. The crowd's into it, as always. Let's go. Yeah, Teresa Wright, never take out the spark plug. So Arkansas obviously here going with the pitching change. So just like that, in what? 1 in the 3rd inning, they knock out the ace for Arkansas. So gotta love what we see here from the OU offense so far. Yeah, JJ, this right here. This is how oh shoot, wrong one. There it is. How crazy is that? Abby Dayton all of a sudden she gets power. Yeah, where did all this power? Douglas, I like it. I like it. CJ, yep. I don't know who made the call. It was not me. It must have been CJ. It could have been Bob, Teresa. Rez, was it you? Bishop, was it you? Somebody made a call to Patty and was like, look, we got to get Pick a day off. She's struggling. Give her the day off. So, Brian, I'm with you. I'm with you on that for sure. Abby as a captain, absolutely. You know, for me, it would have been Nellie Mack. Of course, she tore her ACL. She's out for the season. So that would have been my obvious captain. But, yeah, I like that. I like Abby being the captain. She's been a spark plug all year long for OU. So, absolutely. I like it, Everett. I like it. Oh, okay. So this is what happened. Yeah, I know Teresa was threatening the other day to have to drive down there. That's what it was, though. I see you, Teresa. All right, so here we go. Kai Monitor back to. Oh, that's a hit out to center field. That's going to go all the way to the wall. She going to stay at two? She is. So Kai Monitor on the first pitch after the pitching change, a double. So this is going to be a massive inning here for the Centers, y'all. Here comes Ella Parker. Of course, we know Ella's been struggling, but man, let me change the score, y'all. Oh, a wild pitch. So yeah, Kai's going to easily get over to third base. So Oklahoma has something going here, y'all. Already have 2 runs in off a 2-run shot by Abby Dayton. Kai Monitor with a double, a wild pitch. So Kai's already over at third base. It's going to be a big, big inning here, y'all. Holy crap. So yesterday, they just said yesterday, UCLA, they're talking about the home run records and all that the OU's trying to chase. That in 2 games yesterday, UCLA hit 9 home runs. Holy cow. So I wonder what is the lead now? What's our lead in the home run department with against UCLA? Holy cow. Oh, my bad. I thought I changed it. Why didn't it say? There we go. We got 156. Dang, they have 154. Oh, Ella Parker gets hit. I mean, it gets us a base runner. So OU not here. Runners at the corners, 1 down. OU with a 4-0 lead here in the bottom of the second. Agreed. Yeah, the Big Ten is very top heavy. You have Washington. Of course, you have Nebraska, UCLA, Oregon, I guess. Everybody else is complete trash. So, oh, ball that gets past the catcher. So Ella Parker able to get over to second base on the wild pitch. So OU now here with a 4-0 lead, runners at second and third, only 1 out. This could be a massive, massive inning here. Come on, Kendall. Of course, Kendall's chasing the home run record set by Allo. Like I would, of course, I would love to see a 3-run bomb here, but let's just get it. Let's just find a way to pass the bat, get a hit. You get a single, it's going to score 2. So. Kendall here with a 2-1 count. CJ, exactly. Yeah. Keep imploding, Arkansas. Yeah, Bob, I love it. I love it. Another foul ball here by Kendall Wells. So Kendall here with the 2-2 count. But to me, with Arkansas and what they can do offensively, we could be up 8-0, and it still wouldn't be comfortable. You know what I mean? Oh, there's the record. There it is, number 34 by Kendall Wells, a bomb over left field. So Kendall Wells ties Allo for 34 home runs as a freshman. and does it in what, like, I think 18 less games, something like that. Incredible. 34 home runs now for the freshman, Kendall Wells, y'all. That is insane. 157, yeah. Bob, you tell me, where in the world were these bats yesterday? Another pitching change by Arkansas. So Arkansas now started with their ace, but already on their third pitcher, and we've only got through 1 in the third inning, y'all. That's it. Arkansas went here with a relief pitcher for their starter. She doesn't get it out, gives up 5 runs. So rough day for that pitcher there for Arkansas, but man, what a response by the offense, y'all. 7-0. Let me change the scoreboard real quick. 7-0 Oklahoma. Could we see a run roll today? Is that going to be possible here? What an answer that would be. After a close loss last night, you come out here and then the next day we could possibly run roll the number 6 team in the country. Let's go. And the Sooners are eating big here, y'all. Eating big here in the second inning. 7-0. Crazy. Kendall Wells tying Allo there. Still going to have a chance to actually break it here later in the game. But yeah, that's crazy. I knew we had a massive lead home run wise, with UCLA, but man, they must be playing complete garbage teams here lately in the Big Ten. All right, so here we go, Bella. Bella had a 2-run bomb earlier in the first inning, so she's been on fire. Bella with another hit. It's going to go to the wall. Going to be a long single. Bella does not have the speed of a Kai Minor or Abby Dayton, so a long single there for Bella, but Bella 2 for 2 on the day, so Oklahoma just continuing to pass the bat. Yeah, Brian. UCLA beat up on Cal. Yeah, the Big Ten, y'all, is garbage. Gabby Garcia here had to play Oklahoma up 7-0. OU's had 3 home runs on the day. A 2-run bomb by Abby Dayton, a 2-run bomb by Bella Emling, and then a 3-run bomb by Kendall Wells just a few moments ago. Gabby here with the 2-0 count. So today's been a good showing for the OU batters, having patience, discipline. No matter who the pitcher is, they're not really swinging at bad pitches. A lot of great at bats here for the Sooner hitters. Gabby here with a 2-1 count. Yeah. Rez, did you reverse jinx it? I like that. Oh, yeah, JJ, for sure. JJ, I think she's going to get Freshman of the Year. I think she's going to get SEC Player of the Year. And the whole thing about her getting Player of the Year, I don't think they're going to give it to her. A freshman has never got it before. So I would be surprised. I see him giving it to somebody like Jordy Ball, a senior, something like that. But now, do I think that Kendall deserves Player of the Year? Absolutely. But I don't think she's going to get that one, though. So. It's going to be a double play by Gabby Garcia to end the inning, but Oklahoma puts up a 5 spot there in the second to go up 7-0. So we saw a lot of offense in the first game, but OU waited till the third or fourth inning to get that going. Yesterday, I didn't get to watch the game with y'all, but it looked like The offense was a no-show. Didn't even show up yesterday. They just stayed on the um, at the house yesterday. Didn't even come down to the ball field. But today, yeah, whatever Patty said after last night's game, pregame, this morning at breakfast, whatever it was, man, bottle that up and keep giving out that message. Tracy, you think Megan Grant? Yeah, she's definitely could be there for sure. Torres from Florida State. Yeah, Brian. Yeah, there's a good 3-4 players. But yeah, like I said, I think Kendall's going to easy. I think it's already a done deal with freshman of the year. It's not even close. I know yesterday I was watching some of the Texas Georgia game, and man, you know how we love the ESPN on here and their announcers and how they look at Texas, but they were trying to push for Kendall, what's her name, Stewart, whatever, or Katie Stewart, whatever her name is from Texas, the one that hit the walk off the other day. They were trying to push for her to get SEC Player of the Year. I'm like, get out of here. No, that's not even. She's not even in the same world, not even the same realm with that. So, of course, ESPN with their garbage tactics. Hey, trying to push somebody from Texas, ridiculous. Chief, I think she is. I'm pretty sure Grant from UCLA is a senior, right? Reyes, you ain't lying. Yeah, this right here. Yeah, we need this. Yeah, this kind of team, this kind of output, like that, like the energy's there. Everybody's locked in, focused. So yeah, so if we can come out with this mentality the rest of the season, number 9 is going to be coming to Norman. So CJU ain't lying. That was hard to watch yesterday with them just trying to kiss the butt of Texas. Oh my gosh. Yeah, Katie Stewart. Yeah, Brian. Yeah, Katie Stewart's not going to get that. Now she's having a good season, but she ain't having no Kendall Wells season. Not even close. Bishop, preach, brother. Yeah, preach. Absolutely. So Grant, yeah. So Megan Grant is a senior from UCLA. Oh yeah, obviously, always horns down, y'all. Always doing the in-game interview there with the coach from Arkansas. So that's over. So let's see if we can't get a 3-up, 3 down. We've yet to do that here with AP. So hopefully we can get a quiet inning. Let me change the scoreboard real quick. Oh, why didn't come on? Let's change it. There we go. Ooh, that was gonna be trouble. That was foul ball. So AP has the Arkansas hitter here in a 0-2 count. For just tuning in, top of the 3rd inning, Oklahoma's had 2 2-run bombs and then a 3-run bomb by Kendall Wells. So lots of offense today, a lot of home runs today here for the Oklahoma Sooners. Another foul ball. Yeah, Reagan Johnson here for Arkansas. She's always a tough out. Her speed is incredible. I would love to see a race between her and Kaya Miner. Man, because I don't know who's faster, y'all, between those two. 1-2 count here. CJ, I don't think so. Najari's she's been struggling. The Big 12 has been hitting her, so they get the postseason. I don't think Kennedy's going to get anything. I mean, maybe some Big 12 awards, maybe there, and conference wise, but oh, Ron stopped at Subway and got a salad. It was foul too. Oh, that ain't good, Ron. That ain't good. So AP here, we get the first out of the third inning. Looking to see if we can't get a quiet 3 up, 3 down. That would be great here for Alyssa Parker. Oh, good pitch. Little inside. Yeah, Everett, you ain't lying. Kennedy, her arm has been abused over the last 3-4 years. Yeah, I agree with you. Yeah, she's pitched out, man. But she got a massive payday there at Texas Tech. All signs of that she was going to come to Norman last year before the season began, and then there in the later stages, Tech came out with some absurd amount of money and got her to go to Lubbock. So I'm just going to say it. I would bet some money that if we would have had Kennedy last year, we'd have a 5-peat. So just going to put that out there. I think that would have been almost like a no-brainer. But wasn't the case. A 5-peat wasn't meant to be. But this season here, there's not one crazy dominant team. So it's really up for grabs. So we'll see. Ron says, what will OU women basketball team do next year if they don't get busy in the portal? Yeah, they got some work to do. Got some work to do for sure. Slaggy, I did too. I thought for sure, I was just waiting for her to announce coming to Norman, but Najee chased the money, so it's going to be a pop-up here. Lissa calls off first baseman there, so out number 2, so there we go. We'll take it. 2 outs, 1 on. Here for Arkansas, down 7-0 here in the top of the third. Yeah, Ron, we don't have the Kennedy oil money, Tech money out there. Yeah, we don't have that, unfortunately. Out number 3, a ground out. So pretty quiet inning there for Alyssa Parker. Love to see that from the young freshman. So going to the bottom of the third, OU is cruising 7-0. Brian, she is. I'm really impressed here with Alyssa Parker. She's only a freshman. You're coming in, taking an L at home to the number 6 team in the country, and for the most part, she's had a really good day there in the circle, y'all, for a freshman with what's at stake here. Oklahoma's trying to stay atop the SEC. Them and Bama are tied at 14-3. Technically, because Bama has a better winning percentage, they're in first, but I think that's going to change. That's going to change next weekend. The Volunteers, the Volunteers there in Knoxville are going to welcome in the Crimson Tide. So we got to be big Tennessee fans next weekend, y'all. I would love to see them sweep Bama. Give us a cushion. Now, of course, we got to go out and take care of business at home next weekend against Georgia. I think we can sweep Georgia. If we play like we are today, we're going to sweep Georgia. Guaranteed. But if we come out and play like we did yesterday, it could be a long weekend. So the next game for Oklahoma, just while we're kind of waiting here with the commercial break, it's our last cupcake of the year. We have Arkansas Pine Bluff on Wednesday. So we'll do that game, and then we'll see the Georgia Bulldogs coming to town. So yeah, Georgia just did beat Texas. So the rubber match in that tomorrow. Robert, good afternoon. Glad to see you in here, sir. Glad you could make it in. Oh, Steven, a lot of us in here are OKC fans. Has the game started yet? Or it didn't tip off at 2:30, right? For the Thunder, I think. Everett, great point. Don't need it. Yeah, Patty recruits better than anybody. Absolutely, she does. Yeah, Tech. I mean, we saw Tech do it last year in football. Try to spend a lot of money, but your team has no chemistry. There's no continuity. It doesn't work, and it's not going to work in softball either. It almost worked for them last year, but they couldn't get the job done. So AP here up to bat, up 7-0, looking to help her cause. Come on, AP. Ooh, really? Okay, call strike 3. A little inconsistent there with how he's been calling with the strike zone, but AP gets caught looking for strike 3. So 1 down now here for the Sooners in the bottom of the 3rd, up 7-0. Let me change the scoreboard. Alana here up to bat. 1 down in the 3rd. OU up 7-0. Been a great day for OU at the plate so far. There we go. Alana's going to fly out to left field for quickly out number 2. So, but here we are. We've done a lot of damage once we get 2 outs in the inning. So let's see if we can't continue that. Let's go, Lexi. Lexi's going to foul that one off for strike 1. Oh, wow. Ground out to 3rd. So a really, really quick, quiet inning for Oklahoma. So after 3, OU up 7-0. Brian, right? Yeah. Teresa, what the heck? No mercy. What are we doing here? Oh, I like it, JJ. Grew up a Lakers fan and just everything that goes down. I like it. I like it. You become a Thunder fan. I like that, sir. I like it. I like it. Still Lakers fan, but you root for OKC. I like it. Brian, I sure hope you're wrong. No. Who just said? What was that comment? Yeah, Robert, you don't need to go nowhere. You don't need to go nowhere. Don't worry. Teresa or CJ or Ron's gonna make a call to Patty real quick and make sure that they get locked back in. We can't have any more of these quiet innings against Arkansas. That's not allowed. All right. Yeah, hopefully, Brian, you're wrong. Arkansas, hopefully, will stay quiet. But this is a great offense, so that's tough to do. Bob, come back in June, Robert. I like that, Bob. Be nice, though. Yeah, be nice. They're interviewing Patty real quick. Patty seems a lot more relaxed, not upset and tense, and so now I'm sure she's not completely happy because that was a very ugly, quick, quiet inning offensively, but Ron, JT's cell has been disconnected. You guys got great comments all the time. You guys are awesome. That's great. JT's cell phone's been disconnected. That's awesome. Bob, Robert, you're back. Yeah, you coming back after what is that? June 7th, June 8th, whatever it is. That's good. Wow. Change the scoreboard real quick. Make sure you guys hit the like button in here. If you're new here, subscribe. This is, I mean, as you can see in the conversation, this is a great place to be during OU softball. Great place to be. So make sure you guys hit the like button. It's free. Doesn't cost you guys anything. Helps get the video out to other OU fans. Got a great thing going here at Blessed Vet. So become part of the family. Yeah, Ron. AP is just a great athlete all the way around. Phenomenal what she can do. But here we are, top of the fourth, 1-1 count. Come on, AP. Oh, that's a good pitch. Come on, Blue. That was beautiful location with that off speed. Ooh, I don't know what the umpire saw there, and that was beautiful. There we go. Grounder out to Gabby. Out number 1. I like it. There we go. So 1 out here, top of the 4th inning. Oklahoma up 7-0. Looking to win the series here against the Razorbacks and get revenge after a tough game yesterday for the Sooners as they go down 4. I think, what was it, 4-3 or 3-2? 4-3, I think. Either way, they lost by a run. So today the Sooners look a lot better. They look like a completely different team than what we've seen against Arkansas the first 2 games. Swing and a miss. I like it. Strike 2. Yeah, AP here, she's really settled in now. She's locked in, settled in, whatever you want to say. She looks really, really good. Ron. Yep. That is right. We score 7. Yep, we'll win a national championship. One, 2 count here for Alyssa Parker. 1 down here for the Razorbacks. Oh, a shot that goes between Alyssa Parker's legs out to center field. So Arkansas here with a single here in the 4th inning. Yes, like that's one thing. She's already at the 70 pitch count. But she's going to get better over time. She's only a freshman, so she's going to grow as a pitcher for sure. Robert agreed. Great time here for a double play. Absolutely. Oh, there's that crazy off speed for a strike. Man. Brian, great point. Yeah, 1 inning of difficulty. Parker fixed it and has never looked back with the 2 Ks. Yeah. Come on, AP. Oh my gosh. 44 miles an hour on an off-speed pitch. That's incredible. Incredible. 1-2 count here. If you're just checking in, top of the 4th inning, Oklahoma all over Arkansas, 7-0. 1 down. Oh, you're looking to secure the series win here over Arkansas and stay tied atop the SEC standings with the Crimson Tide. I don't think it's very probable, but hey, we can always root for Kentucky to beat the Crimson Tide. They were 1 out away yesterday from getting it done, so maybe today the Wildcats can pull a massive upset to help us out in the standings in the SEC. Slaggy, yeah. Slaggy already has Heisman talk from a tier this year. Okay. Yeah, I think the offense is going to be way, way better for sure. Ready to see how the O line is going to look though. Our defense is going to be great. Of course, we got Owen back, so that was big news this week, getting Owen Heineke back, as they had to go to court because the NCAA is a group of a bunch of morons who don't know what they're doing. So, but here we are, top of the fourth inning, 1 out, 1 on, full count. Oh, swing and a miss for another strikeout for AP. There we go. This is a great outing for Alyssa Parker, y'all. 5 Ks on the day. Did any of you guys go to the spring game yesterday? If you guys did, how was it? Were you guys happy with what y'all are with what you guys seen? Pitched their way up in the zone. So 1-1 count here for Alyssa Parker. Arkansas has 1 on, 2 outs, down 7-0 here in the fourth inning. Brian doesn't trust the run game, huh? Yeah, that was kind of rough to watch last year. Mateer was our running game last year, so 2 inside, 2-2. Wow. Look at that strikeout, y'all, by APE. She's incredible, y'all. She's a freshman. She is not pitching like she's a freshman at all. Against the number 6 team in the country with one of the best offenses in the country. Wow, what a day for Alyssa Parker, y'all. What a day. 6 Ks on the day, yeah. Okay, so Ronnie went. The O-line didn't get a great push on the second and third team defensive line. Ooh. NFL edits, you ain't lying. Yeah, let's get one more. Let's get a run roll and get out of here. How crazy would that be? I'll be honest. I mean, after the first game, which we won, but that game was crazy. Yesterday was a rough day. I don't know if anybody had a run roll victory by Oklahoma after what we saw yesterday. That was not on my bingo card, y'all, but I hope so. That would be a great way to finish the series here with Arkansas. And like we said to begin this game, if we're going to play like this, I mean, everything that we want to see these girls accomplish it's right there for them to take. But we got to be consistent, though. That's the thing. We'll look good, like great today, and then the next game we just complete opposite. So I don't know what's going on with the consistency, but we got to get all them kinks worked out before we get into postseason. So, but maybe this is the start of us where we're going to see these girls play more consistently, play their game, play up to their level, no matter who the competition is, and they just dominate like this. So. Brian, right? That would, talk about sending a message. That would be a massive message to the SEC and the rest of the softball world if we could sit here and run Arkansas. CJ, right? Yeah, Cassidy gets a day off, and look at what this offense is doing. Here's the spark plug, though, Abby Dayton. She had a 2-run bomb earlier in the game. See what she can't do here. Yeah, how many teams in the country can say that their 9-hole hitter has 7 home runs and they're batting 442? It's incredible what Abby Dayton's doing there at the 9-hole this year for the Sinners. Incredible. Yeah, yeah, CJ. Sid Barker's bat's not there either, so not saying that Cassidy doesn't need to come back in. Of course, Sid Barker is great playing third base, but maybe this is the change that the Sinners need moving forward here in the SEC and then in postseason. You just never know. But hopefully, we don't have to make any more phone calls there to Norman, to the dugout. Teresa not having to drive down to Norman to get them lined out and get them straightened out. So, oh, that was a good pitch. Oh, they got her. Yeah. Abby thought she was going to get walked on ball 4, but so 1 out now here for Oklahoma in the bottom of the 4th. That was a good pitch. Hit the outside corner. Let me change the scoreboard real quick, y'all. Come on, Kai. Kai Miner with a double her last at bat. See if she can't do the same here. Kai here with the 2-0 count, so we will gladly take a walk past the bat, and let's get some base runners. Brian, I don't understand anybody's strike zone with the SEC. I've been so confused all season long, man. Yeah, I don't get it. Yeah, the SEC umpires are horrible, and I feel like unfortunately it gets worse every week. A lot of these crews will be getting graded with the F. Yeah, John. Yeah, the umpires. Man, don't get me and say they started on the umpires. Oh man, Kaimana with a hit. No, caught there out in right field. So 2 outs here for Oklahoma. Kind of a quiet inning. Yeah, we need 1 run. We need to get 1 run here. 1 run, 3 outs, game is over. Come on, Ella Parker, find a way. Come on, Ella Parker, find a way to pass the bat. I need 1 run. 1 run. Oh, get down. Off the wall. There we go. Fair ball out there in left field. There we go. Ella Parker with the double. There we go, Ella. There we go, Ella Parker. Great hustle by that outfielder there for Arkansas, but 2 out double. So come on, Kendall. We don't need a home run. We just need a single. Got to get Ella home so we can put this in a run roll territory. I would walk Kendall. Second, that's what I would do. You don't want to be the team that gave up the tying home run and then the home run to give her the record. You don't want to be in those kind of history books. But could we see 35? Could we see 35 for Kendall Wells? Kendall here with a 1-1 count. Bob says, do you think we pick the next game or stick with? Our next game is Arkansas Pine Bluff, so Patty really could do anything if she wants to with the lineup. So probably, Bob, I would think so, having a cupcake. But the first game against Georgia, I think it's going to depend on how did she do at practice this week? How is she in the batting cages? How did she do against Arkansas Pine Bluff? Another ball low in the zone for a 2-2 count here for Kendall Wells. So, Bob, I think it just kind of is what's Cassidy's attitude, effort, through the week leading up to Georgia. So, but if I had to put money down, I would think that you probably see Cassidy back in the batting order. But I think the best thing for her was getting a day off, even if it is against the number 6 team in the country in Arkansas. So. Come on, Kendall Wells. Pass the bats. Pass the bat. Hard hit ball out to second. Great stop. Throw from the knees. Not going to be in time. So Kendall Wells with the infield hit. Look at that. So runners now at the corners for Oklahoma. So a wild pitch. A lot of ways here to get the run we need to get this into run-well territory, y'all. Come on, Bella. There we go. Get down. Get down. There we go. Gets down. There's the run-well territory right there. Kendall Wells all the way over to third. Nice. So Oklahoma now up 8-0. So Bella Emmerling just continues to be on fire offensively. Home runs, singles, whatever she has to do, she is getting it done, y'all. So we are now 3 outs away from getting this game done in 5, y'all. This would be a massive statement to the SEC, to the softball world. Yeah, we may have took an L yesterday, but you better watch out because OU is not done. Not done. So Cheney Helton out there to get more speed on the bases. See if Gabby can't add to this lead. It's been a minute, y'all, since we've I think since we played Kentucky that we've scored double digits runs in a game. So it's been a minute since we've seen some offense like this from Oklahoma. I like it, though. Love what we see here. Come on, Gabby. Swing and a miss for strike 2. Yeah, Gabby is definitely due. She is, for sure. Sluggy, I think so. Yeah, she's usually up there. Yeah, how she said, let's go, Gabby. That was awesome. I like it. Being an announcer could be in that little girl's future. That was good how she said Gabby Garcia. So Gabby here has worked her way back to a full count. So Arkansas is on their third pitcher of the day. So today has been all Oklahoma. Job is still not done though. We have put it in the run-well territory, but we still got to get 3 outs. Gabby Garcia here with another foul ball. Let's go, Gabby. I like that. It's Sunday. It's a beautiful day. Beautiful day there in Norman. We don't have any ups and downs with, the game, our emotions. We're not losing our mind today. There's no stress level. It's just been like this the whole game, just nice and calm. I like it. There it is. Who said Gabby was due? Who was that? Slaggies did. Look at that, a 3-run bomb just over the wall there in left field. 11-0. I did not think that had enough to be a home run. That just got over the wall out there in left field. So Oklahoma just pouring it on, making a statement. Now, my question to y'all. Let's just assume that Bama is going to sweep Kentucky. Now, they did lose to Stanford. We took a loss to Oklahoma State. We took a loss to Arkansas. Both teams in the top 25. The rankings come out tomorrow. We took 2 or 3 from the number 6 team in the country. Do we stay at 1? Because we took a L. We took 2 L's this week. Bama took a L to Stanford. Number 3, Tech took a L to Texas State, I believe. So you think so CJ says we stay at number 1. Slaggy says we stay at number 1. So, Slaggy, now I was surprised. I was stunned when Softball America had us at number 1 last week. I thought for sure they'd have us drop down, but Brian has Nebraska at 1. Ooh, who did the Cornhuskers play this week, though? Who did they play in conference? Yeah, if there was any question about was Oklahoma the best team in the country, I think we answered that today. Yes, we are. Now, have we been perfect and been consistent? No. But, I mean, I don't care who it is, if anybody can beat this Arkansas team 11-0, that's incredible. So, yeah, if we keep this 11-0 lead, I definitely think we stay at number 1. Now, like CJ, you said you thought if we win this series, but we would have won today, 4-3 or 5-4, or like a really close game, that we still stay at 1. So they played Minnesota. Yeah, another crappy team. No, voters aren't going to put Nebraska up to 1. Not if they're playing garbage like that. Minnesota, yeah. I don't know. I think we deserve to stay at number 1, but I don't know. You never know with the voters. You never know with the voters what they're going to do. Does anybody have a score update on the Bama Kentucky game? Has that game started yet? Yeah, Reg, the Big Ten's horrible. Very, very, very top heavy. Kind of like football, huh? Very, very top heavy. Yeah, the Big Ten's horrible. Big 12 is garbage. ACC is garbage. Bama's up 3-0. Yeah, so it looks like after this weekend, technically Bama will be in first in the SEC because they're going to have a better overall winning percentage. But going into next weekend, we have Georgia coming to town, and they have to go to Knoxville. So the SEC is going to come down to the final weekend. So 3-0, top of the 4th. Yeah, I don't know, but I don't know if you guys watched any of the game yesterday though. It was 0-0 going to the 6th inning. Bama went up 2-0, so I just turned the game off, and then I turned it back on, and it was 4-3 Kentucky. So just because Bama's up now, we got to keep an eye on that game. You just never know. So they're showing the most home runs in team history. Of course, the 21 squad, 161. Miami of Ohio got 160. We're at 158. And y'all said that UCLA is at 156. Is that what y'all said? Or 155, something like that? Nebraska beat a team for 29. Golly, that is horrible. Oh, yeah, Rez, great point right here. Yeah, put some of these top teams in the SEC and they're going to be average. Yeah, great point there, Rez. Yeah. Big Ten's horrible. 154. Okay, so we have a five game, or a 5-run lead, home run lead. So let me change the scoreboard. Oklahoma here, just 3 outs away from getting a run rule victory. Hard hit ball out to left field. So Arkansas here is not going to go down quietly with a leadoff single here in the 5th. Okay. Oops. There we go. So if you're just tuning in, Oklahoma's had 4 home runs today. Abby Dayton, Kendall Wells, Gabby Garcia, and Bella Ermeling. Lots of offense. Alyssa Parker has had an incredible day in the circle. Incredible. And what's even crazier, y'all, is that she's only a freshman. She is definitely pitching way beyond her years. There we go, out number 1, fly out there to left field. All right, does anybody want to call a double play right here? A double play to end this game and win this series over Arkansas. Yeah, Robert, they had Ella Parker was out there and left. That was weird. They had a big shift on. And now the defense is back to playing normal. Yeah. Pitch that gets past Kendall Wells, so the Arkansas runner over there is second. So we're looking to keep the shutout here. Get a shutout run rule victory in the SEC against the number 6 team in the country with a great offense. Big statement here today, y'all, by the Oklahoma Sooners. Oh, that was a good pitch. The umpire called that a strike on Alyssa Parker, her last at bat. Come on, Blue. What are we doing? Saggy, she does. Yeah, Kendall has some work to do back there. She's got crossed up a couple of times, and yeah, got to get some work in back there at catcher. We've had multiple balls now go back to the backstop there, so. Come on, double play. Foul ball. So 2-2 count here. If you're just checking in, Oklahoma up 11-0. Top of the 5th. Arkansas down to their last 2 outs. CJ, she must. Rez, you have a great day, sir. We'll talk to you on Arkansas Pine Bluff. Yep. So we'll be back here Tuesday evening. First pitch is at 6 o'clock, so I'll go live about 5:45ish on Tuesday. But Reg, enjoy the rest of your Sunday. Game here is just about done. Hey, Teresa, what's for dinner today? What are you making? Right, yeah. AP's been cruising for the most part. A little bit of trouble here in the 5th, trying to keep the shutout intact. Of course, the energy here has been incredible from the crowd, but I like the energy from the dugout. They got to have this kind of energy every game, every game. Whether things are going good, bad, doesn't matter. Come on, AP. Oh, that's a good pitch. Come on, Blue. Dang. 2-1 count here for AP. Arkansas has 2-1, 1 out, 5th inning. Bill, a lot of home runs, sir. A lot of home runs. So we had a 2-run shot. Man, this umpire, what are we doing? 3-1 count out here for Alyssa Parker. But, Bill, there was a 3-run shot by Gabby Garcia. Kendall Wells tied Allo for 34. We saw a home run by Bella Emberling, and we saw a home run by, who was the other one? Abby Dayton. Abby Dayton with her bomb. So 4 home runs today, a lot of offense. Up till now, Alyssa Parker's really been cruising. Now she's had a walk, and it's a 3-1 count here, but this umpire, man, these SEC umpires, y'all. She's thrown some good pitches here in this at bat, and the umpire just not giving it to her. Yeah, Bill. So Abby Dayton, Kendall Wells, Gabby Garcia, and Bella Emberling. So great day offensively for Oklahoma. But icing on the cake would be to get the shutout, though. So Teresa, pizza. I like it, Teresa. Nothing wrong with that. Pizza on a Sunday for dinner. Nice. Oh, there we go. Full count. Ball hit down to third base. Sid Barker's not going to have a chance to get anybody. So bases loaded now for Arkansas. All right, y'all. So here we go. I mean, you got to force out at anywhere. You got plenty of options here to get a double play. Man, come on, Oklahoma. Let's get this shutout victory. Come on now. Beautiful pitch with the off speed for strike 1. Alyssa Parker just threw her 100th pitch of the game. She's had a great day at the circle. Great day at the circle. Thunder game just started. Okay. Nice. Yeah, they'll get the force out at home. We got plenty of options to get outs here. Little low. 2-1 count here. Oh, hard hit ball to second base. Alana to second. Only going to get 1. Dang it. There goes the shutout. Dang it. Score now 11-1. So the shutout is not going to happen. Man. But 2 outs, though. 2 outs here for Oklahoma. So this 1 out away from getting a run rule victory over Arkansas. This is going to be a big statement to the softball world. We were hoping that we were going to have no mercy, sweep the leg, and get a shutout, but just wasn't meant to be here. So if you're just tuning in, it's been all Oklahoma, 4 bombs on the day. Arkansas finally getting on the board here in the 5th inning. Got 2 outs here in the 5th. They still have runners at the corner, so. Got to find a way to get the last out here. Blue, that's a strike. Come on, Blue. What is this umpire doing behind the plate? Come on, man. Tracy, yeah, that's incredible. Holding this offense to just one run. Incredible. Come on, AP. Strike 3. Or not strike 2. That was beautiful. That was the off speed. That was beautiful. Come on, AP. AP here, 1 strike away, a 1-2 count, 2 outs. Oh, you up 11-1. Arkansas with runners at the corners. Oh my God, this umpire, that was strike 3. What is he doing? Oh, nice. Strikeout to end the game. Way to go, AP. What a complete game. Great showing there by Alyssa Parker, the young freshman pitcher for Oklahoma. The offense finally comes to life. 4 home runs on today. This was all Oklahoma. They make a statement to the SEC and the softball world. The OU will still be number 1 in the country, even though they took a couple L's this week. But OU gets the series win over Arkansas. And at the moment, they have a lead in the SEC, but most likely will be tied. So with a few weeks to go, 6 games to go in the SEC, it's going to be a 2-way tie there at the top of the SEC. But Oklahoma is there. So what a way to end the this weekend with the series win over number 6 Arkansas, 11-1. So next game, y'all, will be Tuesday evening at 6 o'clock Central Time. I'll go live about 5:45-ish as they take on Arkansas Pine Bluff. That's our last cupcake game of the year, thank God. And then we see the Georgia Bulldogs come in next weekend. So I hope you guys have a great rest of your Sunday. Let's go Thunder. Hopefully the Thunder get it done today. Hopefully the Wildcats can somehow come back and find a way to get it done against Bama, but we'll see. But you guys enjoy the rest of your evening, and I will see you guys on Tuesday. Thank you, and God bless. Yeah, Robert, it's definitely help with the RPI. But Bob, CJ, all you guys, Bill, you guys, John, Teresa, everybody have a great rest. Y'all have a great rest of your Sunday. We'll see you guys on Tuesday.